Deep belly breath, falling forward, capturing the elbows, just letting release. Here I like to practice a little bit of Uddiyana, which is a stomach lock. So just by exhaling and moving the stomach, we can go down a little further. And grabbing our elbows from behind, bending the knees. We can create a lock, taking advantage of that open space, and do a complete fold. Bending the knees, release. Going back to plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Lower down into the cobra. This is a cobra twist. So keep the hips on the mat. Calm breath. On the next exhale, turning the head, opening that lumbar, looking over to the opposite heel. Stay here for a couple breaths. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, turning again, opposite heel. Staying here again for a couple breaths. Open the lumbar. And now pushing back into child's pose for a bit of counter. Going back up to tabletop and to down dog. Going low on down dog, really lifting the hips. Work your way in one leg at a time, swaying a bit with hips. Inhale and exhale, pushing those palms, drilling them in further. Breathing down into the mat. And here I like to do two-legged dog. So just grabbing the foot. Going a little deeper. Release. Other side. And back. Pushing in again, going deeper now on the down dog. On the exhale, bend the knees, just gently coming forward. Really sit down into your chair pose, almost perched on top of the quads, looking up, sat low, lacing the fingers behind, opening the leg, head to the floor, or as close as possible. Let the shoulders go. Coming up, inhale, hands on the hips. Exhale, back down. This time, hands on the capturing the big toes. And just going down, separating the abductors until we get the head to the floor. Sliding just with gentle assistance. And point of support. Now inhale. Bring the legs slightly together. Sitting down into Namaskara. And just take a moment to relax, a deep breath. And from here we'll take advantage. Just everything in sequence. Now bird of paradise. So Reaching forward, under and up. Straightening the leg. Deep breath. Enjoy the stability, the grounding. Reaching that leg up. And back down. Always have to get out of it as good as you get into it. Reaching the other side now. Coming up. Inhale. And again, just focus on the breath. Shoulders back. Lifting the leg. Finding a point, a drishti. And relax. Release. Coming down. Now we'll just make our way around to the mat, tabletop, child's pose. And now after all the forward bends, we'll counter with camel. So, remember always camel to start here with the thumbs underneath the lumbar for support. Hips are forward, never leaning back. Find your opening, shoulder blades coming together, chin gently dropping backwards, one arm out to the heel, next arm out to the heel, pushing forward those hips. And if you feel confident and you want to go a little deeper, arms out behind you, and then lowering down. Stay here in a resting position for a moment. Enjoy. And now again, the important part is getting out safely. So, elbows to push forward. Get the thumbs tucked underneath, best you can. And pushing up. In one movement, keeping support on the lumbar the whole time. Legs together. And now child's pose again for reset. From here, we'll go to an inversion. Forehead stand, using forearms, thumbs touching. First in vertical, then changing the position to the forehead. Now we're on the forehead, back leg first, front leg on top of the quadricep, that's foot. And just relax here, make sure your hips are aligned. No stress or struggle on the shoulders. And just deep belly breathing. Leg straight. Other side. And release, exhale. Child's pose. Extending the arms, sitting back on those heels, opening the back. we'll just make our way around the wheel. So onto the back of the mat. This will be our final position. Asana, middle. Knee hug before we go. Heels down, close to the glutes. Hands, fingers direction above towards the head. Elbows in. First step onto the crown of the head, and then pushing for the extension. Opening completely. Lifting the toes. Straighten the arms a little bit more. And then set back on the heels. Going deeper into the position here. Lower head to the mat. Back on the toes. Heel, elbows for support. Tuck the chin. And release. Big knee hug here. And now release into Shavasana. Most important posture of all. Stay here for a few moments. Let the beneficial effects of everything take place.